Oh no. See, I still get that like butthole puckering when I finally get the wheel up, and it scares the shit out of me. Gotta work on that. Maybe wheelies just aren't in my wheelhouse yet. Yeah, when you're not ready, you're not ready. Don't push it. Back at it again, everybody. Welcome back. FoxPeaTwo here. I thought today, given the little footage I just started with there, it'd be pertinent, no, it would be relevant to talk about motorcycle safety. How dangerous is motorcycle riding? Here's one thing, this is just my take on it. I'm sure some people are going to disagree with me on this topic, but I just want to give you my take on how dangerous motorcycling is. Is motorcycling dangerous? I would say not really. Now just hear me out. Here's my perspective on this, okay? Motorcycling is more dangerous than driving a car. I'm not going to dispute that whatsoever. So how do I say this? I like to look at riding a motorcycle as just increasing your vulnerability, okay? So there's no magic formula saying I'm going to just get in an accident because I'm on my motorcycle. There's no magic rule saying that I'm less likely to get into an accident on a road just because I'm on a motorcycle. I could just as easily get in an accident in a car. I could just as easily get hit by a vehicle. If I'm walking across the street, someone could run a red light and hit me as I'm using a pedestrian crossing, okay? So accidents happen no matter when, where. You have no control over when an accident's going to occur. The only difference is you're more vulnerable on a motorcycle. Not that it's more dangerous to be on one, because if you're in a car and you get hit by someone on a bicycle, you're not that vulnerable. But if you're in a car and you get hit by a transport truck, well then you suffered more injuries, I would most likely say. I have a hard time catching my breath today. And not only that, a lot of factors that increase the amount of vulnerability you are under on a motorcycle, you can control. I mean, what gear do you wear? Do you wear any? Because that contributes to how vulnerable you are, and to the extent, should you get into an accident, the extent of what your injuries are. So you can mitigate some of that risk there. That would be a good word to use too, is that there's a certain amount of risk involved and you can take that away. And to go back to the start of the video where I was doing those wheelies, a good way to not get injured is to not ride in a riskier manner, which, you know, don't speed, don't do wheelies, anything like that. Now, we're all kind of the same, where we're on a motorcycle because we want to have fun. But in terms of looking at this through the lens of, is this dangerous? What I'm trying to say is it's maybe only as dangerous as you make it. And that's the truth. Like, the vulnerability factor is there. You are definitely 100% more vulnerable on a motorcycle than you are wrapped up in steel in a car or a truck or SUV. So there's definitely a higher risk of injury in the majority of circumstances you may encounter on a road. But that can be mitigated a little bit by what you choose to wear on your bike, your gear, and the way you choose to ride. If I'm just going to the grocery store or I'm commuting to work, yeah, I might not wear all the gear. And yeah, am I putting myself in a higher category of risk? Yes, but I'm not riding the same way that I would be if I'm just out in the weekend trying to find some nice twisty roads and have a little fun. but I'm okay with that risk because that's just me. So it really comes down to the amount, like calculating the amount of risk you're willing to take yourself. I mean, some people, if they find that, you know, the potential of getting into an accident on the motorcycle is just overwhelming and it scares them, then maybe their level of risk is to not ride one at all. And that's fine. But you're in control of how much risk you're going to put yourself in when you're on a motorcycle. And honestly, guys, this is just my 2 cents on this. I mean, you're more than welcome to disagree with me. You're more than welcome to agree with me. You can like this video if you want. You can dislike it if you want. But please, if you have something to add to this or something you want to say about it, please comment below. It's just great to have feedback in terms of all of that stuff because it lets me know that my content is appreciated, because I really enjoy doing it and I love knowing that people like viewing it. So as always, guys, I hope you have a great day, and FoxPeaTwo out.